Tondo
Impasto.
Well, hello there. Welcome to our channel, Tondo Impasto. I'm Amy, and Kras is home resting again. I wanted to come on, though, and do a little solo stream to kind of explain why we weren't on Friday and just share some more insights. So if you're new here, this channel is about inventorying over 1,000 artworks that we've inherited, and we're going to be doing it one piece at a time, and we're going to be doing it live. And so hope you stick around. And for anyone else, welcome back. We like to begin with a little toast with our coffees. So chin chin, let's begin. Very nice. Tastes good. I love it. So, okay, so let me just start here by showing you this close-up of a little miniature by Kras. It's about 7, here I can kind of go across here. It's about 7, oh wait, you can't see it, can you? You see it's about 7 high and roughly 7 across. And beautiful little painting of these blue flowers in a vase. And so what we're trying to do is obviously take photos of all of these. And you can see I have a bunch kind of queued up here for our inventory endeavor. So last week I was trying to, if you can see back here, oh wait a second, I have a little t-shirt on it to keep it from getting dusty, but this camera right here is a Canon EOS 80D. It's probably 12 or more years old, but you know what? It's going to be a nice little workhorse for us. I just saw that my mic volume is going really high, so I apologize for that, and I turned it down a little bit. So anyways, I did do some deep diving with Claudio, our AI coworker friend, and I wanted to just show you that you could kind of get like quite a ways there in terms of what settings you need. I'm not, it's been a long time since I've taken a photography class, and so I forgot everything. And, getting all the little settings right, what I did was I would just take photos and drop those screenshots into Claudio and ask, okay, wait, is this the right place? And is this what I should do? And I was really bullish on it and excited and, thinking, well, I don't even need anybody, but it's not true. What ends up happening is it can get you about 90% there. But then you actually need a human, the human eye, the human touch, and everything else to sort of, get you across the finish line with it. So I brought in a wonderful photographer who, I need to ask him if I can use his name. So actually I'll keep him unnamed at the moment. But anyways, he's amazing. And he came over and we just set up the little painting and, tested in the light box, different lighting levels and actually different heights. As you can see, we put it on a little box with a black t-shirt over it to just kind of see if we can get it right. And actually, we didn't like how it turned out on the box. We decided for 1,000 paintings, that are going to be going through this process of being photographed, it's probably a lot. So we decided to just put it down on to the bottom of the, trying to find that screenshot here. So this is kind of where it landed. And it is, it's interesting because it's probably going to take, well, he thought it would be about 5 minutes per painting, but I'm hoping I can shave that down and get it quicker. Claudio was suggesting I do manual focus, but boy, that will really be a lot of futzing. And so my friend here said, no, you know what? I think you're better off with autofocus. And so I want to just show you the autofocused final result. And this is without doing anything, correcting or doctoring the painting. And so I thought it turned out actually quite nice. So let me just go back to the real one. And I think maybe I have too much light on this real one right now. Let me see if that is a little bit better. So that is the real photo. And that's the real painting. And then this is the photo without any doctoring. Not bad. Not bad, my friends. I'm actually quite excited. So I think we have to stay optimistic. I know this is going to be a big endeavor for which I'm grateful to, be able to do. I think this will keep me busy probably for the rest of my life, but it really feels missional because, my grandparents were very special people. And actually, someone you've heard me mention, Petya, my partner, who's based out of Bulgaria, she wrote me this beautiful note about how Yova, my grandmother, who you've yet to be introduced to, is like a goddess. And Boris, my grandfather, was her spine. And so we're going to go through all of his miniature paintings, discuss each one and try to figure out, where he was when he painted them and what he was thinking. And then once we get really good at that, we're going to move to opening and unboxing my grandmother Yova's ceramics. So yeah, here is Boris, my granddad, and that is Kras, my father, a self-portrait that he painted in Rome when he was an art student in 1966 behind him. I think that it's really special that that's where he chose to be photographed. And that's actually for this, this was in this catalog here from 1988 of his miniatures that were commissioned by the Black Sea shipping company based out of London. So yeah, they did a little write-up about him, and it was great because we could glean some information about like who my granddad studied under. So that was interesting and gave us just more clues, which is great. We're going to be collecting clues and we're going to be keeping track of them all. And I love that, AI can help a lot with that organizational aspect, but we still need our eyes and our touch and our human memory to really kind of fill in and make it a complete picture. So that is about it for today. Tomorrow, I hope Kras will be back, and we're going to just try to tackle all of these paintings here. And by the way, I don't know if you can see my hat, what it says, but I put it, this is a little joke that, little joke present I bought for my husband, but I decided to take it and put it on today. it says Tondo Impasto, but it's breaking up the words. And it's interesting because it can only fit tond and then o and then past, which I thought is interesting because we're diving into the past. And oh boy, is that going to be fun. So anyways, want to say ciao ciao, arrivederci, and do widzenia. Goodbye for now. And thank you for listening and following Tondo Impasto. Bye.
Tondo
Impasto.